right, hello everyone. I'm Robert Moul with Moul Realtors, and I'm back with another Explore Our Town series. And today we are featuring Taylor Cox on our real estate team. How are you, Taylor?
Well, how are you guys doing?
Good, good. Thanks for joining us. So we are in Palmetto Bluff in Bluffton. This is a very unique community. You should be walking through. It's a very unique community if you haven't heard of Palmetto Bluff. It is like a mini town, a mini city within Bluffton. They have everything you can think of here. They actually have a chapel, and believe it or not, I was married here in this chapel in 2012. I just want to throw that out there. My wife will be mad if I didn't mention that. We're passing the River House, which is an excellent restaurant over there, and we're walking right by the May River. I don't know if you can see it behind us here. Beautiful, beautiful. Now today's a little overcast, which makes it a little bit cooler for us, but there's a shooting range, a golf course, many pools. There's a hotel that you can come and stay at. There's these beautiful cottages out on the water that you can rent. So it's really, really unique community. So anyways, Palmetto Bluff, check it out online. We have a listing right now for sale, by the way, in here. So question number one for you, Taylor. Tell us your story. Where are you from?
So I moved out here a couple years ago from Utah.
Okay.
I lived in Utah my whole life, but my parents moved out in early 2020.
Okay.
And that's kind of what got us introduced to the Low Country.
Okay.
So we came out, visited a few times, fell in love with it. First chance we got, came out to stay.
Yeah.
Now we live out here. Moved out here with my fiance, with my two pups.
Okay.
Just kind of getting our foot under us.
Yeah. It seems like a common theme. I think a lot of people come down to visit, they fall in love with the area, they end up buying maybe an investment, a second home to stay in, and then they live here full time. So I think that's awesome.
Absolutely.
So number two, and I forgot the number two question, remind me. Number two, tell us your story, number two. Why the Low Country? Yes, why the Low Country? Why did your parents pick the Low Country?
Well, my dad moved out here for a job. It just kind of happened to be this beautiful area, but when we got out, first thing I noticed was you have the live oaks, the Spanish moss. It's magical. It's a beautiful area. It's not like, you know, in Utah we have the mountains, which are beautiful on their own, but down here you have all the mature trees. It's much more green. And it's places like this. Palmetto Bluff's one of the first places I kind of explored when I got down here.
Oh, cool.
And I realized this is a place I'd love to stay.
This is where you want to be, right? This is where you want to lay roots, start your family, and you know, I think that's pretty cool. And a lot of people are making that change, including myself. I'm from Pennsylvania area, and I came down, fell in love with the area. I think it's a spectacular place. So we're passing the chapel, the Waterside Chapel here, which is gorgeous. And on our left here is Buffalo's, which is a restaurant that's open for lunch. They just did some major renovations here, and I think they're now offering dinner. I could be wrong, but I thought they're offering dinner, which is great. And then we're behind us way in the back, there's an outfitters where you can actually rent canoes and take them out on the water, which is pretty cool. And if you have a boat, this place has a dock and also dry storage as well. So that's pretty cool. So here we are in front of Melt here. So this little ice cream shop. I mean, they even have an ice cream shop here in Palmetto Bluff, which is awesome. So last question for you today, Taylor, thanks again for joining us, is what do you think makes you different? If someone were to look up a whole bunch of agents online and they said, all right, there's Taylor Cox, what would make you different? What makes you stand out?
What I think really sets me apart is when I was out in Utah, I spent a lot of time doing jewelry repair.
Oh yeah,
6
that's
years
right.
I did jewelry.
Okay.
And that gave me a lot of experience in customer service and really building relationships. So when I was managing my own shop, I kept up with
client orders, and there's a lot of stuff involved. The
management, building that relationship and maintaining that. So I kind of took that. That's what I fell in love with. Really, the jewelry was fun, but it was the relationships that really mattered to me. And when I came out here, I wanted to do something similar. So I like the idea with real estate that it's kind of a prolonged thing, that you're working together, you're building the relationship. It's not you come into the store, I sell you something, you go. It's we're working together, we're finding something that's beautiful, and I want to share the love I have for the Low Country with the people that are moving here and moving around here.
I think that's awesome, and to have that experience too, because in the real estate world, a lot of people get held up in, oh, it's sales, but it's not. It's relationships, and you're meeting people, you're building those relationships, and you're helping them fall in love and find a place in this beautiful Low Country. So thank you so much for joining us today. And if you guys have any questions for Taylor, we're going to throw his number up there. He'd love to work with you. And at the end of the day, we've got other videos you want to check out in our series, Explore Our Town. Check them out. We just did Beaufort. We were out in Habersham, downtown in that area, downtown Beaufort area as well. So check out those videos. Again, give Taylor a call. Thank you, everybody. Take care.